This is a video of the recent Texas flooding a few days ago. It's May 2015. Now you'll see the technique they use, the energy that's put into the cloud masses. It creates precipitation. You can see them manipulating the energy to bring the cloud mass right up to a massive climax, cause precipitation, and then the rainfall is prolific. Just have a look at this. So you can see it starts here. You get an explosion of energy right in the middle there, and then it works its way across, totally unnatural. You can see pinpoints where the energy is focused. Then you get a push of energy on the front here. You can see that come out, and the precipitation there, all across. Now, I'm going to show you the same thing over Europe. This is Europe and the United Kingdom as of Monday the 25th of May, 23:45 British Standard Time, 22:45 UTC time. Now, the points to notice on this is the right on Eastern Europe there, and also on the left hand side you'll notice around just south of the island in the UK, slightly into the Atlantic, chemtrail markers in star and a square shape. You need to see this. Here we go. We bring it through slow first. So you can start to see heating taking place in Europe there. Now see that point there? I'll mark it back again. I'm going to focus in on it with some photos, but there's an X there, star shape, and there's a square shape forming there. This is a marker for the cloud that's about to hit the UK in the next 2 to 3 days. But you'll see this move forward now, frame by frame. There's your star that they've marked it off with. But let's concentrate back to Europe. Okay, one there. Then you see the centre starts exactly the way you've just seen in that previous video over Texas. And then it builds up more and more, and then south, just round the eastern side of the Mediterranean towards Turkey. So we're going to speed this up faster so you can see how they manipulate their energy. You can see the evil fingers at work. There you go. Now we're going to come back 3 days to the present day and see what happened to some of this cloud formation that they'd marked just south of the UK. This is some of that cloud formation and some of it that was north of that mark. This has been previously seeded, and notice before I start you can see the opposing upright wavelengths, the lines that go through the cloud upright, how they use the EMF forcing to push the cloud where they want it. Let's just take this one forward. There we go, and you can see it pushing over the landmass and then across into Europe. Let's play it a bit faster. See it come through again. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. We'll pause this one here. So we're now going to start Wednesday the 27th of May at 9:45. This is that cloud mass there over the UK that we've just seen come in, and notice across the main of Europe and the east of Europe how the heaters kick in. This is from their own website. I'm going to read what it says below in a minute. Here we go. Let's speed it up a more. So you can see all those hot spots where they heat it and create the cloud mass. There's the cloud that came over the UK, heading slightly north and then down into Europe as well. But you can see the heaters near Turkey, the Mediterranean, and all across Central and Northern Europe. You couldn't write this stuff. This is how they, with 40% more global dimming in the last few years. I would like Ken Caldera and David Keith tell me where we can block further sunlight out, because this is ridiculous. Now the dark areas, this is the explanation. Yes, it's where it's heated, and we know what heats it. Their explanation is this: as the sun is heating the ground, the surface will appear increasingly dark. I have to disagree with that. The sun doesn't shine on one spot, not one tiny, isolated tiny dot, and then increase its heat. But as it says, the beauty of thermal infrared images is that they provide information on cloud cover and the temperature of air masses, even during the daytime and nighttime. So that's totally unnatural, the way the heat progresses into this from one tiny hot spot, expands out, and then creates cloud mass. And finally, just to remind you again, this is how they do it. Energy hitting the spots, single spots. It's funny, it starts from one single spot. You know, the technology with lasers, the patents they've got, and the heater of the harp, NextRads, etc. Caught you with your pants down again, lads.